Hello students, now we are moving to chapter 2, that is peer pressure. Before going through the chapter, I will describe you about peer pressure. So students, what is peer pressure? Peer pressure is the direct influence on people by peers or the effect on an individual who gets encouraged to follow their peers by changing their attitudes, values, or behaviors to conform to those of the influencing group or individual. It is sometimes good. Peer pressure is when you are influenced by other people, like your peers, to act in a certain way. Peer pressure can be either negative and positive. Peer pressure is negative if it helps you to make poor choices, but it can be positive if working with a friend helps you to improve your grades. So, there are some steps of virtues through which this story is completed. There are 5 steps of virtues. First, empowerment. Second, mental strength. Third, positive self-esteem. Fourth, self-confidence. And fifth, awareness. Now students, come to the chapter. In this chapter, it's a story of Sid. There was Sid, who was just 14 years old, and his father transferred to Delhi. So the life completely changed for Sid because he had to leave his old friends and make new one. The environment was also totally changed. Sid believed in himself very much. He has taken admission to a new school, and when his mother waved him to the class, he heard that some of the girls were making fun of him, saying, "Oh, Mama's boy, why didn't you just say bye? See you, ma'am." Sid ignored them and went to the classroom. As we know that Sid was very intelligent, the class teacher was also very impressed with his past records and welcomed him in the class. Sid introduced himself in front of all. After some time, recess bell rang and everybody moved and rushed towards the school canteen. As nobody had a tiffin box, Sid did not have money. He had tiffin box which his mother had given him. So he was waiting his friends to go outside. But what happened? They were waiting for Sid, and one boy, Jake, called him, "Hey, come on, silent movie, join us. I will pay your bills today." Now, Sid had joined them. He had noodles, sandwiches, and a fruit drink, which he never enjoyed. But students, there was something going wrong because he had not told that he had his tiffin box, which his mother prepared for him. After that, all friends said that they will not attend next class. But Sid denied that he can't do that. His parents would not allow him to do this. His friends said that nobody will tell his parents, and because he is a big boy, so big boys always keep secrets. Sid was joined them, but he mumbled something to himself. Now they all had gone to the chemistry lab because these are the peak hours of the chemistry teachers and nobody would come, so they will never be caught. Everybody planned there to meet near Sid's house. That evening venue was Burger Bug, 5:30 p.m. Now, next day, he went to school and asked her mother not to give tiffin box, but mother had insisted him to take tiffin box. So he told his gang about tiffin box. Now Sid was enjoying the company of his friends. He was not aware that he was wasting his time. He was missing his classes, so he did not know about anything of the chapters. In fear, the days passed of exams, and his gang was passed because they were smart and experienced to manage with each other's help. But Sid was not like them, as he could not dare to cheat in exams. Now what happened, students? His friend asked him, Sid, to take a report card from the staff room and tear it so the teacher would not be able to find it and Sid would get peace for some time. It was wrong. The same Sid did that time, but he was unlucky. That teacher entered in the staff room and Sid threw it in dustbin. Now next day, his parents had been summoned by the principal. The class teacher asked him to wait. Then they had gone to the principal's room. Sid's report card was joined, which Sid has tore and shown to parents. It was joined and shown to parents. His mother wept and father gave explanation one after another. That time Sid was speechless. Now warning was issued to Sid, and that day was the most painful day of Sid's life. On the way to home, there was silence at all. They had taken lunch quietly. After some time, father entered in Sid's room and said to Sid that we all make mistakes, but the wise learn from their mistakes and don't repeat them. I have just tied up with few tutors who will help you to cope up with the studies. Rest, work hard, and be normal. We still trust you. Again, his father said, peers are the people of your age group who influence your life in more ways than one. The influence they have on you may be good or bad. A peer may be your dear friend whose sight brings a smile on your face and warms up your heart. A peer is a friend with whom you share your joys, some good times and some bad ones too. They are of your own age group with more or less the same kind of attitude, mindset, and little experience. As a group, you react more than respond sensibly to situations. At your age, a reaction is immediate, but a response comes too late. Response comes when the wrong is separated from the right and an impulsive action is uncovered as your mistake. After telling this to his son, father was so emotional, and Sid hugged his father and felt sorry and promised him not to do it again. He told everything to his father, that what had happened in these days in his school and how the friends were taking him to the wrong path. After that, his father explained him that peers are the people of same age group who influence your life. It can be good or bad influence. A peer may be your dear friend who gives you a smile on your face. You share your joys and happiness with him of your good and bad times. They are of same group age and they have a same kind of attitude, mindset and little experience. In this situation, you react immediately, but response comes too late. Responses comes when the wrong is separated from the right, and that action uncovered your mistake. Father added that don't he think that it was a wrong action? That he tore report card? Now he has to be responsible what he has done and he has to accept. Only then he will move on. By hearing this, Sid promised his father that he will not do again any mistake, and he cried so much in front of his daddy. Now Sid realized that he had to handle and manage all the things and take responsibility self in life. So Sid became his responsible self and was appreciated by the teachers too. At last, the gang was exposed in school and the children of that gang were taken care of by their parents. So students, this was the story of Sid of peer pressure. Before ending of this chapter, students, I want to share something about peer pressure. Students, as you grow older, you will be faced with some challenging decisions. Some don't have a clear right or wrong answer. Like should you play soccer or field hockey? Other decisions involve serious moral questions, like whether to cut class or lie to your parents. Making decisions on your own is hard enough, but when other people get involved and try to pressure you one way or another, it can be even harder. People who are your age, like your classmates, are called peers. When they try to influence how you act to get you to do something, it's called peer pressure. So students, now it is very much clear to you about peer pressure. So students, chapter is completed of peer pressure. And now go through your question answers and exercises given in book. Now we will again be here in the next chapter. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.